Hey, good morning, everyone. It may not be morning where you are, but in my time and place, it is morning. Almost 8 o'clock. I've got a couple of things to ship. I thought I'd show you the three things that I've got to ship right now before I get them shipped. I've got a couple more things that sold, but they're at the storage unit, so I'll get those later. And I'll show you those before the end of the video, most likely. Today is National Thrift Shop Day. Did you know that? Well, I didn't know it until this morning. But yeah, it's an opportunity for you to support your local thrift store if you feel so inclined, either by donating some goods or by patronizing it. And I can be patronizing, let me tell you. But anyway, I thought it would be, it's raining. I only have a little bit of inventory to list right now. And I think I'm going to go do some thrift shopping. But let me show you the things that I sold. And heck, I'll just go ahead and show you a couple of things that I bought in the last day or so. Not that much. And yeah, I'll show you what I bought. I'll show you what I've sold. And then when I come back later, I'll show you what I bought and I'll show you what I sold. It'll be like a repeat on Thrift Shop Day. Stick around. The three things that I sold. There's actually 5 things. I'll show you 3 right now. I bought these pure filters. There were only 4. It's only a partial box. But these go in the faucet, not the pitcher. And I sold these for $27.99 shipped. I bought these for $1.50. So nice little flipperoonie. This is a enlarger lens. And this came in that lot of darkroom supplies that I bought for $16. And if you remember, a couple of days ago, I sold the paddles, the negative carriers. I sold one of those for $40. So I'm really doing well on this lot. But sold this for $44.99 shipped. And I don't know that I'll send this first class. I probably will go ahead and send this priority just in case. And because it weighs so little, it's less than a pound, it'll probably only cost me about $6 or $7 to ship this. And that way I get that free insurance just in case something was to happen to it. And then I bought this about, I think it's been a couple months ago, probably two to 3 months ago. And this is a Fisher-Price toolkit from 1977. And it's got the drill and all of that stuff that's inside. Open it. And I bought it for strictly nostalgic reasons. If you know me at all, you know I like to do that. But I think I paid $2.99 for this, but I could have paid $3.99 for this. But this sold for $19.99 plus shipping for a total of $26.60. Those are the 3 things that I've sold and that I need to ship out this morning before the mailman comes. And my guy usually comes about 10:30. However, on days like today where there's a deluge, and his route is all of these condos, so he's putting mail in the apartment boxes, which means he has to stand out in the rain to put mail in the slots. It will take him a little longer, so we're going to bank on that taking him a little longer. So I bought a couple of items, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 items yesterday and the day before. Just running into the thrift store on my way by. You know, I didn't get to spend a lot of time in there, but that's okay, because sometimes you can just cherry pick a few good items and leave and not buy too much stuff. Like this thing. This sits on top of a on top of a jar candle. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And it's kind of a cool thing. It's a Christmas theme. I paid up for this. I paid about $4 for this. I'm hoping I can get in the $20, $22 range for it. Again, it's brand new in the box, and I just wanted to buy it. But I'll make a little bit of money on it. I'm sure of that, or I wouldn't have bought it. Paid 99 cents for this. This is vintage troll wallpaper border. I'm going to put this on Etsy for about $12. I also paid 99 cents for this. And this is Americana style outhouse wallpaper border. And that's kind of niche-y if you ask me. But I haven't been able to find this pattern for sale or sold. That can be a good thing. So it does appear that it is a full roll, which is a good thing too. And let's see if it tells me how many yards. 5 yards. So I'm going to try and get about $10 or $15 for this as well. And then I bought this because it was just really, really cool. I paid 99 cents for this. This is a two-sided Batman puzzle, and with Marvel comics being so big, Lord, please, comic book freaks, relax. If it's actually DC, please forgive me. I'll make some penance later. But anyway, because I can't remember if Batman is Marvel or DC. Holy crap, I think he's Marvel. But I don't know. No, maybe he's DC because I think Super... Oh, I'm so confused. Nick, please comment below. Tell me which one this is. Anyway, it's a two-sided Batman puzzle. Kind of cool, actually. It's got these great comic book graphics on this side. And it's got the mask of Batman on this side. I love this puzzle. And if I put puzzles together, like if that was a thing for me, I would probably put this puzzle together first. But I paid 99 cents for it. I'm going to throw it up on eBay for probably about $12 plus shipping. It's lightweight. It might go first class. It's right at 14. So I probably won't send this first class. But anyway, about $12 plus shipping. Again, I won't make a ton of money on that, but I really love that subject matter. Although, you know, I kind of screwed up with the DC Marvel, you know, guys forgive me. Lord knows I'm not perfect. All right. Anytime I see something like this, I'm just moved to buy it. I can't help myself. It's a sickness. And maybe I'll start my injections and shock treatments again for that. Maybe I should up the voltage this time. But anyway, this guy is made by the Bombay Company, and he is a wine bottle holder. I don't drink wine, so I guess he'd hold Fiji for me. But he's about, I don't know, probably 20 inches tall and about 18 inches tall. And it's called Oh James. Oh, James. But anyway, I paid $4 for this. $4. And Holly and I were together, and we double-checked this guy to make sure that there were no breaks, like the end of his nose or the end of his fingers or chips off the corner. I mean, I really looked at this guy because I knew that that was going to be a make or break on this item. This guy goes for about $40 to $50 on eBay. I'm pretty excited about that. It'll make somebody a great Christmas present, don't you think? And anyway, I'll clean him all up and get him ready to go. I want to get him listed as soon as possible because he's just so cool. He has really heavy resin, and I probably will wrap him almost like glass, like I would wrap glass, just because I don't want his arms to break off in shipping. A couple more things. I got this Finding Nemo aquarium, and I paid $3.99, $4 for this guy. And I couldn't find exactly this one on eBay, but this is brand new in the box. Do you know how expensive these are when you go to buy something like this? I'm guessing, I haven't done research, deeper than to say I couldn't find this one, but I haven't done research, but I'm guessing I can get 30, maybe 40 out of this guy, depending on, depending, but, because these are super aquariums, or especially licensed ones, are super expensive, which is why I don't have one in my living room. But, because I would be so cliche that it would be under the sea with Ariel and Sebastian and Flounder and all of those guys. But anyway, yeah, cool Finding Nemo aquarium. I love it. I just love it. 2 more things. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for bearing with me while I ramble first thing in the morning. This is an LG, dual media. It's got the the DVD recorder, nice, and it's got a VHS player. And no remote, and that's one thing about Goodwill. I mean, it's really rare that you find the remote and it's taped to the top and all of that. But this guy goes for about $80 without the remote. So as long as I can fully test it, and the only thing I may not be able to easily test is the record feature on the DVD. But I'm going to test everything else and I'll disclose. I haven't checked the record feature because I don't think I have any blank DVDs here. We'll have to see. I paid $4.99 for this guy, and I'm gonna sell it for about $80. What do you think? It doesn't go for a ton more if I add the remote. The remote's about $15, so I'll let the new owner buy the remote. But that was a good find. And then I love this. This is an antique lap desk secretary campaign box, sometimes they call them. It's got nice little brass accents. It's got brass hinges, and it's got, nope, that's just it. I thought that was the old eyesight is going. I thought there was like tarnished brass here on the corners, but that is not. That is actually the wood that's darker stain. But I love this. It's got the little pencil rest. I don't know how old this is, and I don't think this is like antique or anything like that. I think it's probably vintage, given the look of it, but not antique. This box is made of plywood, so but still just a gorgeous, cool place for you to keep your stationery, because some of us still write cards and letters, and just a really cute piece. If it was older, it would probably have, and I've seen these before, a place for an inkwell and a place for a candle. So this one I think is probably maybe, I don't know, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to do some more research and see if I can figure it out. But just a cool old box, and I was really happy to find it. This is one of those things that I'll kind of treasure that I found this. And I am going to start taking, once my items sell, those ones that are just more significant to me than others emotionally, like, I know it's dumb. You don't have to tell me it's dumb. I know. But, and like keeping a virtual album of those, maybe on Pinterest or something, so that I can look at what I've sold. And I wish I had been doing that for the last several years. But, what are you going to do? Wish in one hand, spit in the other. Anyway, all right. I'm excited today. I'm going to have a great day. I know it's raining. I don't care. I'm going to get this stuff shipped. I'm going to get this stuff put back in the box. And then I'm going to go thrifting for a couple of hours. And I'll come back and show you everything that I got. You guys stick around. I appreciate you being here. Woo! I am back. I shopped for about 3 hours. I think I spent just the shade over $50. And I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got. And I did buy one thing for sure that's not for resale. I bought it for my daughter because that's how I roll. And it's this really cute wood painted sign that says "Bless Our Nest," and this will look cute in her house, so Mama couldn't resist. Now, where some of you will see, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's going to try and ship that, I saw 50, 60 bucks. Call me crazy. But what I'm talking about is this art stand, which is really actually very pretty, and it's kind of heavy. It probably weighs about 15 pounds, I'm guessing. But let's take a look at this. So I'm sorry, it's just a mess in here. It's always a mess in here though. But look at the feet on this guy, just gorgeous, and it's pretty well made. Look at that. I paid $6.99 for it, and I just know that I can either sell it locally for probably 40, probably can get 40 out of it, or I can list it and probably get 60 plus shipping, 50 plus shipping, something like that. And you're like, well, then why would you list it? Well, you know, that opens you up to a bigger market. And while Columbus is a moderately sized city, I would like to open myself up to a larger market. So I may list it. You never know. There are two things that I want to show you that I did not buy today that I had bought previously. One of them I bought previously. One of them my husband gave me. So this one came from the Hubs, and it is a wood Corona Extra sign and a nice rope hanger. And this would look great in like a nautical kind of setting or a beach house kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I can get $15 for this. I'm sure that he got it from the distributor, who always gives him little perks for buying so much alcohol for his store. I bought this on Friday, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what today is. Today's Thursday. I bought this on Tuesday. So, nice little painted glass, stained glass, tulips, little heart motif. This is probably, I'm guessing, maybe 80s, 90s, something like that. Maybe newer, I don't know. I couldn't find this design anywhere. And if you'll remember, I bought that carousel one, that really, really ugly one, and sold it for $59.99 plus shipping. I paid $5 for this one, and I'm going to try and get a similar amount for this one because this is much prettier. The subject matter is much prettier. The frame is not great, but it would be okay. It's not terrible either. So let me set that down. I bought a jar or opener, you know, because I'm thinking Q4, I'm thinking gifts. And so I bought that one the other day, and I'm just waiting to take pictures of that, and I've got it listed for $38 plus shipping, I think. I found another one. The box is different, but it's the same model. I got this one for $6.99, also new. Probably can get about the same amount for that. So I will gross about $30 on that. And I'm hoping it will sell during Q4 because I don't want to sit on it forever. I don't know if this will go for very much. I didn't look it up. I paid $1 for it. But I just love this little Harlequin painting. Sorta has the big eyes, not quite like the big eyes paintings, but I don't know, maybe I can get 10 or 15 for it on Etsy. Oh, forgot about these. Sorry. So, bought myself a Tom Brokaw audiobook because Yeah, I know. Don't have to say it. I'm a nerd. I know. And then I bought the kids a couple of books for $1 each. I found this. I'm not sure how much exactly she will go for, but I'm guessing somewhere in the $30 range, maybe more, because she does have a lot of accessories with her. This is the Baby Alive doll. Changing Time is what she's called. And she has with her bottle, her plate, her bowl, and a diaper. And she's in really good condition. I paid $2 for her. And this is the bolo I can give you today, is the Baby Alive dolls. Not all of them will do fantastic. I didn't look her up. She may only do $15 or $20. But some of them go for mad sick money. And you just need to look them up. The anatomically correct ones go for good money. The ethnic ones go for a little more, I think. The boy dolls definitely over the girl dolls. So, you know, Baby Alive dolls, check those out. Once I get her listed, I'll let you know exactly what she's going to go for. Or, you know, I may just tell you when she sells, because she probably will sell pretty quick. This is made by Oster, and it is called the Scientific Massager. And it looks very retro, maybe 70s, 60s, 70s, something like that. I almost passed this by because I'm like, well, it's $3.99. That's, you know, I don't know. But I saw that some of these were going for $25 to $30. So as long as this guy works, I should be able to make a decent profit on it. I don't know who buys these. It's none of my business. But, yeah. A scientific massager. I don't know what's so scientific about it, but whatever. I thought this would be cute for Etsy. I paid $1 for it. And it is a little wood shelf. It was actually a drawer at some point, or at least it's made to look like a drawer, and it's got all this this Americana kind of craft, arts and craft, niche kind of 80s 90s country style, farmhouse style, little miniature display rack. So I'm going to try and get about $20 for that on Etsy. And I did not look up, I didn't look up a lot of stuff today, so I hope I did well. This is an older food saver. It does have part of a roll of bags. I paid $2, maybe 20. That's what I'm thinking. About $20, 20-ish, 20 spot. Some greenbacks, 20 greenbacks, 20 simoleons. Are you done? Are you done with me doing that? Because I'm done with me doing that. I'm over it. Just a couple more things here. I just thought this was cool as heck, and I will probably keep this if it doesn't sell. Again, I did not look this up. I just thought it was kind of cool. This is made by Cuisinart. It was $3. It has the manual with it. Oh, look. Parts. Something I always do, but didn't on this one because I'll show you why. I always check for the basket and the little stem and the basket lid and all of that, but I didn't on this one because I always check inside to see if the plug is in there. But this is a different kind. It separates from the base. It's called a cordless percolator, but it separates from the base the way those instant water hot pot deals do. And you know, you could just take this to the table and it'll stay warm for a little bit. I didn't look this up, but I love the look of it. I love selling these. They usually do pretty well for me, and they don't stick around all that long, maybe 60-90 days on these. So I'm not sure what this will bring, but it could be as much as $30 on that. Just a couple more things. Again, I didn't look this up, so we'll just have to see if I did okay. I paid $3.50 for this. It's a little kitchen. And it has this little plastic range in it, which probably is not that old, and you know, it might not be that valuable, who knows. And then it's got these stairs that look like they came out of a Barbie house or something. So I think I'll do okay on this lot. It sounds like there's accessories or something in those stairs, so I'll check that out later. But you know, hopefully I'll get $20 to $30 out of all that stuff. I bought, there are good things about being socially awkward. This is not one of them. So I picked up this comforter in honor of my friend Chris that always looks at linens. I just thought this is kind of a coolish comforter. And it smells like somebody's perfume. I'm going to have to put it in the dryer with a dryer sheet or something. But, I mean, it doesn't stink, but it might be offensive to some folks. It's got this cool horse motif and these great stripes with these bold colors. And I think it's a full size. I'm pretty sure that it's a full size comforter. And it also came with these 2 shams that go with it. I thought, $3, that's one heck of a bargain. I mean, even if I just sell it locally, I can probably flip it for 15 or 20. And I'm not able to find any kind of maker on it. And I'm hoping the subject matter would, you know, be enough to get people interested. Except when I got to the checkout counter, the lady's like, I can't find the price tag on the shams. I'm like, well, they go with the comforter. And she picks up the tag and she goes, oh, $8. And I'm like, oh, $8, not $3, because I wasn't wearing my glasses when I looked at it. And because I was dealing with some anxiety at the counter, I'll be real honest with you, I didn't say anything. So I may have overpaid for this, but I'll just deal with that. I will deal with that. You know, sometimes I'm able to say, you know what, I think I'll just put that back. Today was not that day. But here's the other sham, and then I've just got one more thing to show you, and then I want to tell you a story. So I bought this for $1.50, not $7.50. I can actually see that it's $1.50. And it's a carousel music box, maybe 20 bucks I can get out of this, but it does work. And these are ceramic. They are not resin, so I think the top might be, I don't know, the top might be ceramic too, but it's actually decent quality. So, you know, maybe even a little bit more, but, and the music box part does work. So that's what I bought today. I just want to tell you though, I stopped at a little place, and there's some video I'll add to this to show you, but I stopped at a little place called Old 42 Antiques, and it's in Plain City, Ohio on US 42, and they are having their Hoopla Days on September the 2nd, and they're going to have live bands and outside booths and probably, you know, just like lots of fun and great food. And she invited me to set up a booth there if I wanted to for $25, and I'm like, I don't really do that. But anyway, if you're in town, if you're in this area, it's a Old 42 Antiques and Vintage Marketplace on US 42. I just thought I would throw a shout out to them because, and I said this in the video footage, I don't normally go into antique malls for the purpose of flipping, because they're usually priced up and there's just not a lot of meat on the bone. But let me tell you, it's always good to kind of venture out what you think is safe, because I found the most amazing product while I was in the store. So take a look at this footage and come back to me. It's Old 42, and it's a newish antique mall here in Plain City, Ohio. And I have not gone in before, but I'm going to go in and take a look around just because I love antique mall stuff. and you know, it's usually not all that good for me to flip, but I still love looking at the stuff, and it's such a quaint little place here. If you're ever in Plain City, check it out. It's on Highway 42. So I ended up buying that same color for those that was on that mid-century bedroom suit, and I am going to paint that. I bought this size. She said it goes really, really, really far. This is a sample size. I paid $10 for it, but it's only $29 a quart, and there. But so worth it if you don't have to wax it and then re-wax it, and it still is durable. So I can't wait to try this on those canisters. I'm going to do that in a separate video to show you the before and after, and I'll give you more information about this. But it's called Repurpose Furniture Paint. So you guys watch for that video coming up very soon. All right, I told you I was going to show you the other two things that sold today. I'm going to skip it. It'll come in the next video. Just a couple things. It's no big deal. But you guys get busy listing, get busy buying. Those are your two options. I have enough now that I need to list. I can't buy anymore until I get the stuff listed, and that's my goal. Just remember that the dream works when you do, so keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time. Come and visit me. I love that. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Twitter. I would love to, not Twitter. I don't tweet. I'm not the president. Join me on Instagram. I love Instagram. Join me there. I put little videos, little blurbs, little what have yous. If you are an Instagrammer, I'm socially_awkward_seller there. Facebook group is Socially Awkward Sellers. Join us. There's links below in the description. I love you guys. I will see you soon.